Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be working on the 2018 GMC Terrain. What I want to do is I want to do complete maintenance on it. We're going to flush the coolant, change the fluid in the front and rear diff, and change the fluid in the transmission. In this video I'm going to start with the transmission fluid. Okay guys, we're going to change the transmission fluid. I don't know if you can see the fill caps right down in there. It's a tight spot, but you can get your arm in there. I can go down in and loosen it. Okay, so I loosened the cap, but I didn't take it all the way off. But I loosened it enough that air can get in, which helps drain the old fluid out. So now we're going to go underneath. Okay, so here's our drain plug. It's 11 millimeter. You want to have your drain pan sitting under here. Now I cleaned the drain pan out, and that way when I dump it over into a jug I can get an idea how much fluid I need to put back in. So we're going to loosen this up. It's not on there that tight. I can take it out now with my fingers. There. Fluid looks pretty dark. Anyway, we'll let that drain. Okay guys, so I let this drain for a good hour. I had some other stuff to do. So anyway, I'm going to put the drain plug back in. Now this calls for 9 foot-pounds. I'm just going to do it by feel, but 9 foot-pounds is what they recommend, I guess. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump this into a container to get a rough idea how much I got to put back in. Okay, when you do this, you don't actually get all the fluid out. You only get it generally around half, sometimes less than half. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it up. We'll run it for a couple weeks and then we'll do this all over again. Okay, just by measuring what I took out, I got about 6 quarts out. And I'm going to put 6 quarts back in. The fill plug is right here, or the fill cover, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to take that out. Okay, so here's the fill cover. And I bought myself a long funnel. So now we just got to feed it down in there. Okay guys, so here's what we're using. Mobil 1 synthetic low viscosity ATF. I know this is what they used in my truck. And from everything I could find on the internet, this was recommended for this here too. So we're gonna put 6 quarts in. We'll just dump it in slow here. Make sure it's not leaking. So I got all 6 quarts in. Now I gotta put the fill cover back on. Okay, so I got the cover back on. Now what I gotta do is take it out, warm it up, and then I'm gonna have to bring it back in and check the fluid level. Now how you do that, okay, once you get it up to full operating temperature, you gotta get it back up off the ground and then pull that little plug right there, and if the fluid's running out of it, you let it run until it's just a slow drip, and then put the plug back in. And if nothing comes out, that means you got to have a little more fluid, but you got to check it with the engine running. Okay guys, so I took it out for a ride to warm everything up. Now to check the actual fluid level, it's got to be up to operating temperature and the engine has to be running. Okay, there's the plug for the fluid level. So what we want is for that to run out. Now this is all hot, so you got to be pretty careful. Okay, it's 11 millimeter. Okay, so there's none coming out. That means you got to put a little bit in. So I put about half a quart in. Okay, so we got some running out now, so that's pretty well good right there. So I'll put the plug back in. And it has to be torqued to 9 foot-pounds. Okay guys, so that's it. Not really that difficult of a job, but if you go through the trouble to check the actual fluid level when it's hot, like I just did, be real careful because you get burned quite easy. Just taking the fill cap off and putting that extra half quart in, I kind of burned my hand right there, taking that cover off and putting it back on. But, and as I mentioned, this here is just half the fluid. So I'm going to have to do this again. Now, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to wait a couple weeks and do it again. And then a year from now, I'll do it one more time. And then it should be good for, I don't know, 30, 40,000 miles maybe. It really depends on you how often you want to change it. We never had any transmission issues. That's not the reason we're doing this. We're doing it because we want to try to make this thing last. But anyway guys, hope this video helps somebody out, and we'll catch you in the next one.